Jedi, did it work? Did you see Master Ares' vision?
There was no vision, just a lousy wall carving.
A carving? Now, Master Ares never mentioned a carving on those walls. What did it show?
The Sand People conquered everyone on Tatooine.
I'm listening. The Sand People are the oldest group on Tatooine? Doesn't say much for progress. Still, I bet none of them get the sand rot. I have a hard time believing Master Ares would do anything so cockeyed as working with the Sand People. At least the Jawas are good for droid repair.
It must be nice to live your life in ignorance.
Wait. What did you say the symptoms of this thing were? Delusions? Paranoia? What, violence? One group of Sand People has been unusually aggressive lately. Normally they stick pretty close to their camps. I'm not saying I think Master Ares is behind it, but maybe it's worth looking into.
Now you're starting to use your brain.
I can only go by what I've seen of the man. I'm sorry. There's a farming settlement out at Malcolm's Dunes that's been reporting a lot of Sand People activity. I'll meet you out there. I know some of those folks, and I can help your investigation.
I appreciate the help, but I'm sure I can do without it.
People in the desert don't take well to strangers, and if Master Ares is stirring the Sand People up, well, they won't like a Jedi one bit. Besides, it'll do me good. Don't care if it kills me. I'm tired of being an invalid.
Listen, Delk, we got broken vaporators, a pile of wounded, and our food stores are almost completely gone.
That lunatic said he was a Jedi and a friend of yours. We trusted him.
You better have a pretty good explanation for why this Master Ares keeps sending Sand People out to attack us.
What's this about Sand People and Master Ares? Explain yourself.
Another Jedi? Damn it, Delk. Why do you keep leading them here?
Listen here. We've already lost too much to that Master What's-His-Face and his army of Sand People.
So why don't you just leave here quiet-like and don't cause any more trouble?
I will leave when I find Master Ares.
Why should we tell you a thing?
I'm sorry, Jedi, but our trust is a bit worse for the wear at this point.
Well, Master Ares was nice enough when he came through asking to study the Sand People.
But ever since we pointed him to their camp, you could set your chrono by their attacks. We got nothing left.
Either you tell me where to find Master Ares, or I become violent.
Hey now, fine, no need for threats. I'll draw you a map. I'll warn you though, Master Ares did something to these Sand People. They're stronger, faster than any we've seen.
Well, I think I know where that is. I'll get some gear together and meet you out there, maybe provide backup.
I can take care of myself.
Even so, I'd like to see Master Ares for myself. Still can't believe the Master Ares I worked with is the same guy who's causing so much trouble.
Rowan, Jedi, you're about to witness it. After weeks of work, finally, an end to the darkness. These people, these marvelous, marvelous specimens have been tested, no, purified, in the crucible of Tatooine's harsh environs. They alone are the hope of the galaxy. Their strength, their society is the blueprint of our salvation.
What do you mean, blueprint?
They are simple, but long after the Empire and the Republic are gone, these people will remain. Their culture is built around strength. They cut the weak away like a societal cancer. Don't you see? It's the only way.
Lord Vivicar has his fangs in you deep.
How can I make you understand? They are the ultimate warriors purified by hardship. We must follow their example and cut away everything that would make us weak in the face of our adversaries. The frail, the diseased.
You're not thinking straight now. Look, I'm sick, Ares. You gonna cast me out too?
I have no choice. We must fortify the Republic with its strongest members and send this army of light out against the darkness.
I'd have a better chance of winning an argument with a rock.
You fools! To oppose me is to reveal your own weakness. You will be cast out. And he ran back to save me. He became trapped. We had to leave him. It was my weakness that killed him.
Parkinus knew the risk he was taking.
Yet I can't shake the feeling that his spirit, hates me for it. It is why I have thrown myself into this project. Think about it. The Jedi Order spends so much time protecting the helpless and caring for the sick when we could be fighting the Empire. You must kill me. I was weak on Malachor III, and I'm weak now. But you must take my findings before the Council. Promise me that.
The Council will never hear your poisonous ideas.
Well, good riddance to him. I hate to say it, but he had me fooled. Better that you killed him than spread his sick ideas.
The fool was getting on my nerves.
Well, I guess that's a reason, too.
The other option would have weakened me. And like he says, we must be strong to survive.
Right. I'll take you at your word. Well, all that exertion's up. Rot's acting up. Best get back to the clinic and take my berating from Darth Nurse. Good working with you, Jedi.
How is the search for Master Erez? It is imperative that you find him and sever their connection to Lord Vivicar.
Master Erez's reason was broken. I had to kill him.
I'm truly sorry to hear that. Master Erez was a credit to the Jedi Order. Before he died, were you able to learn anything more about this Plague Master, Lord Vivicar?
He was as useless as the others.
A shame. If we could find Vivicar, we could end this plague.
Master Erez seemed to think Vivicar was why he kept remembering Malachor III and his friend Parkanus.
A connection between the events on Malachor III and our current circumstances is clearly forming. The Council will continue its own investigation into the matter. Meanwhile, hurry to Alderaan. So long as Lord Vivicar has control of even one master, he will grow in power.
I won't let you down.
Good. Do not delay. Every wasted moment works in Lord Vivicar's favor. Jedi, the Council is pleased to see you've arrived on Alderaan. Until recently, Alderaan was a part of the Republic. Today, it's on the brink of collapse. Shortly after seceding, both the Queen and the heir to the Alderaanian throne were assassinated. A usurper, Boris Ulgos, stepped into power, setting off a civil war.
Spare me the history lesson. Just tell me who I'm supposed to find.
Master Sidoni Garen, one of the Jedi Order's finest strategists and diplomats, dropped out of contact briefly while on Alderaan. She's made contact since, but was evasive about her silence. Master Sidoni is brokering a peace on Alderaan. If she is suffering from the plague, it could jeopardize the entire peace process.
Why must I always be the one to fix these things?
You are the only one with the ability to shield the Plague Master's victims. Master Sidoni was working with the head of House Organa's diplomatic corps, Hala Morgana. Find Master Sidoni and make sure she is well, that the peace process is not in jeopardy.
Welcome, Jedi. I'm Hala Morgana, head of House Organa's diplomatic corps. And this is my younger, more handsome brother, Lou.
Please, Hala. You do yourself an injustice. Your age gives you a stately difference.
If I wasn't wearing my extra years around my waist, I might agree. Now, Jedi, how can I help you?
I was told that you could put me in touch with Master Sidoni Garen.
Ah, yes, Master Sidoni. A truly remarkable woman. Well, you just missed her. She's at the Peace Summit. A peace summit on Alderaan. Imagine that. But I'll call her. The location of the summit is a secret for obvious reasons. But I'm sure she'd welcome your assistance.
Hallam Organa, I'm sorry, but I'm very busy right now. The summit is just getting underway.
Master Sidoni, you may not be well. I'm here to help.
You're Master Yuan's student, aren't you? It's wonderful the Council sent you to assist me, but this is a very delicate process with no place for a Padawan.
I passed my trials, and I think the Council knows what it's doing.
Only official representatives of the houses may attend the summit. What would the other houses think if another Jedi from House Organa showed up? And I don't have time to debate, if you'll excuse me.
Master Sidoni, I'm sorry, Jedi. That's really not like her.
Don't apologize. Get me into that summit.
Yes, right, of course. Master Sidoni said that only representatives can go to the summit. Unfortunately, Organa's representative is already there.
Hal, House Tyrrell. You know, with the beautiful daughter. Couldn't our Jedi friend represent them?
Huh! My brother is a genius. House Tyrrell is desperate for a representative, but the usurper Ulgo destroyed their hopes. If you could help them defend themselves against their enemies and return them to glory, I'm sure they'd make you their delegate.
Why would I want to represent such a worthless house?
It's true, House Tyrrell isn't much now, but their lineage is noble.
You'll find Lord Tyrrell in his house's last holdings, an enclave near Ulgo lands and Killik nests. I will let them know you're coming.
And beware the Killiks. Those insect men have terrible tempers.
Jino hagwa buntacho, chubalong haku, ya saun kubas, taja bakta tunbonko.
I have more pressing issues at hand.
Wanta humpa, muri rava fupa jibampa wula. Making salikikava dumpa stupa.
I will destroy them all.
Making salikikava dumpa stupa. Uwana wada blota wijawa. O wamawanka matuske. Buka kampak nijit. Tonka yiliska chanaga.
Are you Lord Terrell? I'm here to become your delegate to the Peace Summit.
Jedi, yes. Organa told me you'd be coming, but, well, this is... well, it's complicated. The whole house needs to approve a new delegate, and, well, they say they won't approve a stranger. Yes, of course, but House Tyrrell has fallen so hard, we don't even have the strength to hope. It will take more than my word to convince them.
In other words, you're all too full of self-pity to help yourselves.
It wasn't always this way, Jedi. But then our original delegate was killed, and Ulgo drove us back to this hole. I'm sorry, you're right. As my daughter Fasha says, no good can come of self-pity.
Just tell the Jedi our plan, Father.
Right. House Tyrrell's current position is precarious. Our enemy, House Ulgo, seeks our destruction. Their army is at our gate. House Tyrrell needs a strong ally if we are to survive. We need House Organa.
What would be involved?
We proposed a marriage alliance to House Organa. My daughter Fasha would marry Lou Organa.
But House Tyrrell is weak, and powers within Organa. Fear we'd drag them down with us.
We need to prove to Organa that House Tyrrell can defend itself against its enemies.
I will destroy them all.
Jedi, it's your diplomatic skills that we need right now. As I've said, House Ulgo's forces are at our gates, threatening to drive us out of our last holding. But Ulgo's commanding general, Astor Vox, is a mercenary with a loose definition of loyalty. If we can reach him, turn him, we can break the siege.
This approach seems overly complicated. Can I use my lightsaber instead?
Killing him would break the siege, but my hope is that Astor Vox can help House Tyrrell build up its armies. If he won't be bought, by all means kill him. But if you can bring him to our side, House Tyrrell's security will be the better for it.
I will do whatever gets the job done fastest.
We have no time to waste. I will contact House Organa the moment I hear that the siege is broken.
I've come representing House Tyrrell. They want you to give up this siege and join them.
Well, isn't this a surprise? The Jedi have decided to involve themselves in Alderaanian politics. You must be pretty sure of yourself to walk into a room of highly trained commandos. But you should know that I don't do business with just anyone.
Then I'll have to use violence.
Oh, come on, Jedi. I didn't mean that. The battlefield is the only true test of a person's worth. War, bloodshed, these are the fires and forges of greatness. I only negotiate with my equals. Besides, my men are itching for sport. Best a pack of my warhounds, and we'll talk.
I don't have time to waste.
Jedi, thank goodness I've reached you. There's good news and bad news. The good news is everyone's heard how you killed Asta Vox and broke the siege, including Organa. They've agreed to the marriage alliance. Now the bad news. Lou Organa has been kidnapped.
I fail to see why this is important.
Are you kidding? Lou Organa is vital to the whole alliance. This is clearly Ulgo's doing. The kidnappers were from their ally, House Rist. An Organa-Terral alliance would be disastrous to Ulgo. They must have ordered Rist to kidnap Lou Organa to stop the alliance.
So let's get an army together and attack Ulgo.
No, we can't do that. The entire peace summit will collapse, and with it, our hopes for an alliance. But if you're able to rescue Lou Organa on House Terral's behalf, we can still prevent a battle and secure our alliance.
Why can't you people ever help yourselves?
I was under the impression you had agreed to help us. Rist's assassins are uncanny, and you'll be going right into their nest. Be careful, but hurry. We need to beat the Organa attack, or everything falls apart.
Jedi! Oh, thank goodness. I thought they were going to kill me. House Terral sent you, didn't they? They called about an alliance. I was riding to meet them and... Well, thank goodness you're here.
We should act now, as I see no point in delay.
Shouldn't we stay and try to find out who's behind this? I was going to meet with House Terral to discuss the marriage alliance, when these assassins swooped in and knocked me off my Thranta. I woke up here. But were they trying to prevent the alliance? Who would want to do that?
Neither the marriage nor the alliance matter to me. Just getting to the summit.
The summit? But maybe that's it. Because now that you mention it, as I lost consciousness, they were talking about Master Sidoni. But how could she be involved? It has to be a frame job. It must be.
Stop making excuses for Master Sidoni.
I'm not making excuses. Ugh. I'm sorry. My head, I still get these pains from the fall. I can't leave here until I know if Master Sidoni was involved. The kidnappers used to go into the other room to contact their employer. I'm sure we'll find a comm device there. We just need to see who they've been calling.
I told you, I can't. Oh, Jedi, I appreciate your desire to help, and I will be sure to praise your zeal to Master Yuan. But I am extremely busy right now. I can't afford interruptions.
Did you really think you'd get away with hiring House Rist to kidnap Lou Organa?
I would be careful about making such outrageous accusations against a Jedi Master. Now, if you'll excuse me, Jedi, I have very important work to do.
Wait, Master Sidoni! I don't understand. What was her frequency doing here?
How much more proof do you need? That's why I need to get to the summit.
But if that's true, then the summit, delegates from all of Alderaan's houses, she could be planning something terrible. Please, I need to get out of this place. My head is killing me, and I keep looking over my shoulder expecting more assassins. I'll see that the Organa-Terral alliance is finalized, and that you get to the summit.
Welcome back, Jedi. I owe you thanks. We haven't stood this proud since our house was young and building its first alliance with House Pantir. Thank you, Jedi.
Just make me your delegate already.
It's already been taken care of. Lou Organa and my daughter Fasha are getting acquainted as we speak. I spoke with the rest of House Terral, and the decision was unanimous. You are our new delegate. Congratulations.
Goodness knows, I've wasted enough valuable time getting to this point.
I know it's been a hardship, but House Terral is truly grateful. I have the packet the last delegate was supposed to use, but I don't understand its contents. Some coordinates and a data spike. It appears that you need to go to those coordinates and do something with the data spike?
We'll soon find out, won't we? I just hope she's not planning any tricks.
Just one moment, Jedi, if I may. we would like to ask one last thing. There will never be peace for House Terral as long as House Ulgo exists. If you're able to use your influence as a Jedi to convince the Summit to strip House Ulgo, ensure they never hold a title again, we'd show our gratitude.
I would be honored to assist you.
Thank you, Jedi. We very much appreciate all you've done. Good luck at the Summit. I hope you find Master Sidoni well, and that all goes smoothly.